What is up, everybody? This is Killer K-Rail, and I'm reporting live from Mattanute Park in beautiful Park City, Utah, on a beautiful day, I might add. I'm sleeveless today, and it's mild, and it's late October, and that's all good news. Now, I've got even better news. I've been confronted with the question of how do you do a Turkish get-up recently by multiple people, so I decided to go to the camera and shoot a video on the Turkish get-up, which is one of my favorite exercises of all time. Now, this has a lot of moving pieces, a lot of parts, and you have to have a lot of brain function for this exercise too, because you have to concentrate on what you're doing. I've seen some really hideous, disgusting looking Turkish get-ups in my life. Matter of fact, most of which I see in gyms and like out on the streets are really, really bad. So I want to clear the air on how to do this exercise properly, because it is beautiful and it's graceful and it's very beneficial for the body when you learn how to do it. It's really good for shoulder mobility and strength. It's really good for core strength. It's good for posture. It's good for brain function. It's good for balance. And it's good for application of sport performance as well. I notice a huge difference when I start doing a lot of Turkish get-ups on my bike performance when I'm mountain biking in the summertime as well. So it's got a lot of practical application, bottom line. Now, before you do a Turkish get-up, or any kettlebell exercise for that matter, always remove anything you have on your arms. I know you guys out there, a lot of you like wearables and you like those Fitbits and like Nike Fuels and all those different things, and that's fine and dandy, but I don't allow those when I train people on kettlebells. I don't even like when people wear rings, because the impact of holding a handle against your hand like that for a long period of time can cause pain and damage to the back of your arms and your hands, and they just get in the way and they get clunky. So I would remove watches, wearables, bracelets, anything you got going on in your hand. Some people like to turn their watches around so the band is sticking on this side, and that doesn't work either in my opinion. I used to have I've tried that, and I used to have a heart rate monitor, and I would spin it around and try Turkish get-ups with it, and it was annoying, and it just digs into your skin. So anyway, get rid of all the crap on your arms. Now, Turkish get-up. I'm going to show you how to do it, what's called a naked Turkish get-up first, which doesn't mean you're actually naked. It means your hand is naked and you have no kettlebell. This is the way to do it. You want to go body weight first, learn the movements, then add weight. Start out light, and I'm talking like 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 8 kilo, 10 kilo, 12 kilo, something along those lines when you first start out doing the Turkish get-up. I promise you, you don't want to start heavy with this exercise. I know a lot of people like to go heavy, heavy, heavy all the time. Don't. I'm using a 36 kilo right now. I could probably go up to a 40 kilo, but I didn't get there overnight. It took me a while to build up to that point. You will build strength quickly with the Turkish get-up once you learn the pieces and the movement of it. That's most important. 90% quality or better at all times, okay? So we're gonna go over the naked get-up, then we're gonna grab a light kettlebell, and then I'm gonna grab a heavier kettlebell, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So here we go. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. All right, now, first thing we're gonna do, let's pretend that we do have a kettlebell here, okay? Our knees are gonna be bent, our feet are gonna be flat on the ground, our arm is gonna be like this. We wanna line the kettlebell up with our sternum, and you want to have it about the distance from your elbow to your hand away from your body. So we're gonna roll over into the fetal position, we're gonna hook it, we're gonna pistol grip it. Then we're gonna use our arm as a lever, and we're gonna press our elbow into the ground, bring the kettlebell into our chest, okay? Naked get up, remember? Body weight first. Now, kettlebell's in my right hand. We're gonna press it with two hands. I don't care how light it is, get in the habit of using two hands to press your kettlebell up, because when you start getting up in those heavier weights, you don't want to drop the kettlebell on your face, and you don't want to drop it on your chest and collapse your chest or collapse a lung, because it's not fun, okay? So always get in the habit, two hands up, kettlebell. Now, kettlebell's in my right hand. We're gonna take our left leg and we're gonna extend it out 45 degrees from our body with our toes facing up and our heel facing down. We're gonna take this arm and we're gonna pull it straight down toward the ground, try to get our shoulder into the ground, straight line here, okay? Left arm is gonna be flat on the ground, parallel to our leg, with our fingers extended out and placed flat, our palm. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna press our foot, our heel, and our hand into the ground as we come into a half-seated position. Then we're gonna take our left hand and we're gonna corkscrew it into the ground and sit up nice and tall right here. And we wanna try to keep our arm in line with our ear or slightly behind it the whole time we do get-ups. And this leg should be as vertical as possible, so we don't wanna be sitting like this. We wanna be nice and tall and open right here, okay? Now we're gonna press our foot and heel into the ground and our hand. We're gonna lift our hips up like this into a high bridge position, okay? Then we're gonna slide this foot back, point our toes toward our heel right here, and swing this knee out so it's in line with this hand, and drop this knee on the ground, forming a box shape right here, okay? I'm gonna do that again because I see the biggest error being made right here with the Turkish get-up, okay? People often do this. They lift their hips up nice and high, and they go like that. And that is incorrect. Don't skip this spot right here. This is very critically important on the way up and the way down. So we're gonna go into a nice high bridge. Then we're gonna slide our foot back, point our toes, toward our heel, and we want about 6 inches of space here. We're gonna swing this knee out, place it in line with this hand, okay? Then what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do a lateral bend up, and we're gonna swivel this foot out like this, like a gate. Then we're gonna do a little correction here with this foot to form a straight line from this foot all the way back to this leg. As if we were kneeling on, almost like we're kneeling on a 2x4. Now, we're gonna step our weight into our front foot and stand up. There's our Turkish get up. Now we're just gonna reverse all the pieces. We'll take a big step back with our opposite leg, kettlebells in the right hand, opposite leg goes back. We lower ourselves down, bring our knee to the ground. Swivel this leg back as we do a side bend this way and place our hand on the ground in front of our knee. Then we're gonna lift our hips up nice and high, kick our leg through, push our butt down toward our heel, and then we're gonna reverse all the movements. We're gonna corkscrew our hand the other way, and right here, when we get into this position, we don't wanna be sitting back like this. We wanna have a nice, tall, straight line from our elbow to our hand. Then we're gonna push our fingers into the ground, lower ourselves down, reach up and grab our kettlebell, tuck it in, 2 hands again, bring this knee up, roll over. Then we're gonna switch our hand position, grab the handle with our left hand, hook our right hand on it, scrape it around to the other side, and then we're gonna repeat on the other side, okay? Now, let's use a lighter kettlebell. This is my 20-pound leather kettlebell, very good for teaching purposes. I would suggest, if you're a gal, somewhere around 10 pounds, 12 pounds to start out with. Guys, 15, 20 pounds, somewhere in that range. So in kilos, I would say 8 kilo for women, 12 kilo for men, maybe even a little bit lighter. I promise you, you always wanna start light. So I'm gonna use my 20-pounder for this demonstration. Okay, so let's position the kettlebell. It's in line with my sternum. It's about this far apart from my body. My knees are bent, my feet are flat. I roll into the, whatever this position is called, fetal position, there it is. Right hand hooks the kettlebell. My left hand goes over top like this. This is called the pistol grip. So as if you're holding a pistol, that's what it looks like. Now, leave your elbow on the ground, use it for leverage, pull the kettlebell into your body, nice and safe. Right now, that's no big deal, but when we start getting up in heavier weights, that's gonna be very, very critically important right there to do that step, okay? 2 hands on the kettlebell, tuck the kettlebell in, roll over. Firmly place your feet, press your kettlebell up, 2 hands. Straight line, hand to shoulder, push your shoulder into the ground. Try to keep your arm as vertical as you can, upward. Right knee stays up, keep this as vertical as you can. Left leg goes out 45 degrees, left arm goes out 45 degrees, parallel to your leg, palm is open. Now we press into our foot, our heel, our hand, come into a half-seated position. Then we corkscrew our hand. Nice and tall right here. Lift your hips up nice and high. Slide this foot back, point your toes toward your heel, spin this knee out in line with your hand. Come up, swivel the foot. Straighten this leg, press into this foot, stand right up. Hold for about 2 seconds. Big step back with the opposite leg. Down, swivel, lateral bend. Hand goes in front of the knee. Put the hips back up. Push your butt down toward your heel. Uncorkscrew your hand. Nice straight line from elbow to hand. Lower yourself down slowly. Grab your kettlebell 2 hands. Tuck it in. Lift this knee up. Roll over. Now watch this magic. Left hand goes on the handle. Right hand goes over top. Then we scrape it around to the other side of our body. And now we're ready to go over here. We roll over. Press it up. Straight line. Push the shoulder blade into the ground. Opposite leg out. Opposite arm out. Knee vertical. Press. Sit up. Corkscrew. Slide your toes back. Knee goes out. Stand right up. Reposition your foot. Press into your front foot. Stand up. Make sure to keep your abs tight throughout the whole entire Turkish get up. Back with the opposite leg. Lower yourself down. Spin this foot out. Hand in line with your knee. Kick your leg through. Push your hips down. Turn your hand. Lower yourself down. 2 hands up. Bring your leg up. Tuck. Switch your hand position. Right hand on top. Roll it around to this side. And then boom, you're ready for your next rep. Okay. We're gonna roll this out of the way. Now we're gonna get our cast iron kettlebell. Now this is a 16 kilo, which is 35 pounds. Again, this is pretty much jump change for me nowadays, but I just wanna show you what it looks like with a cast iron kettlebell. And also I wanna tell you about where your eyes position should be. Okay, right hand, pistol grip. Rotate over. Feet down, press. Pull your shoulder blade down. My eyes are in line with the kettlebell, okay? Straight leg, kick this leg out. Sit up, my eyes are still in line with the kettlebell. Corkscrew. still in line with the kettlebell. High bridge. Slide your foot back, hand over. Now watch this. I'm still looking at the kettlebell. As soon as I twist, my eyes all of a sudden get fixed on the horizon straight in front of me, okay? Now I'm gonna step up, opposite leg back, and then as soon as I do the side bend, I look back up at the kettlebell, and then my eyes stay on the kettlebell the rest of the way, okay? Two hands, tuck it in, roll over, switch your hand position, rotate to this side, and then bang, you're up to the races on that side. So when you're doing your get up, your eyes are gonna be fixed on the kettlebell until you get to the point where you go into the half kneeling position. Then you're gonna look straight ahead, all the way up to the top, come back down, and then once you start the downward part, you're gonna look back at your kettlebell. Okay, whew, I'm out of gas. That right there is your Turkish get up. I know it's a long explanation I did, but it's very important to know all those little pieces. And there's even more nuances. I could probably spend 8 hours talking about the Turkish get up, but you got the idea now. So I want you to practice it with body weight first. That's called the naked get up. Then go light, get all your pieces together, accumulate them, practice, 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 and then start going up in weight. Before you know it, you'll be lifting kettlebells like a hoss. You'll be doing 20, 28 kilo, 32 kilo, 36, 40, the list goes on and on. But always master the basics first, and that's gonna get you the best result in the end. 90% quality or better. That's what I'm telling you right now. Okay, this is Killer K-Rail. Have a wonderful day. Make sure to like and share my videos, and please subscribe to my page. If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to hit me up. Until next time.